What up, big swoles? I think I might have found the best budget Nordic curl slash back extension bench for your home gym. So before you go and spend that $400, $600, or even $1,000 on those big name brand, just hear me out. I was looking for a Nordic curl slash back extension bench to rehab my knee that I had surgery on, and my back's been hurting from carrying the team. But on a serious note, I found this bench on Amazon for $299.99. But I did a little extra digging. I found their actual website. They had it for $279.99. I found a coupon. They didn't charge tax and the shipping was free. So I end up only paying $252. $252? You feel me, boo? So I wanted to make this video to help you figure out if this bench is actually worth it, and more importantly, if you can save a few $100s without sacrificing the exercises that actually matters. Alright, let's start with the unboxing and setup. The bench came in a single box and everything inside was well protected with bubble wrap. No issues with the shipping. Shipping was fast. It only took 4 days to arrive. First impression right out of the box, the welds actually look pretty solid. I did notice a few minor scratches and blemishes here and there, but nothing major or deal breaking. As for the instructions, they were surprisingly easy to follow. Everything was clearly labeled, which made the whole process way smoother than expected. Putting it together was honestly pretty straightforward, no complicated steps, no confusion. I like that the cushion is high density and firm. This will give you a good support while still being comfortable during your sets. As for the leg rollers, they use more of that soft sponge material. I do wish they went with a leather or more premium finish, but honestly, for the price, it's not that big of a deal. Here I am testing out the Nordic curl. I am 5'2", 140 on a good day. I did speed up the footage a bit, but yeah, this is my first time ever doing these. So as you can definitely see, the struggle is real. These are no joke. I tried using a ball to catch myself on the way down and control the movement a little better. It did help, especially since I'm still getting used to the motion. Then I switched to the back extension mode and used the pad to reduce the angle, making the movement easier. Honestly, that setup worked pretty well as a beginner-friendly way to ease into Nordic curls. If you're not strong enough to go full range yet, this is actually a solid workaround. Switching the bench to the back extension mode is actually pretty quick and easy. All you have to do is pull out the pin, lift the pad, and slide the tube into place. Then you can adjust and lock it back in at whatever angle you want. The height is also super easy to adjust. This bench is rated for 300 pounds and for people 5'1" to 6'4". One thing I did notice, the moving joint on the bench has a slight wobble when there's no weight on it. But once you actually start your workout and put your weight into it, it feels a lot more stable. At no point did I feel like it was going to break or tip over, which is obviously the most important thing when you're using equipment like this. I had my friend Food try it out. He's about 5'9", 220 pounds, just to see how it holds up with a different body type. He mentioned the padding feels comfortable, and even under heavier weight, the bench feels pretty secure. Most importantly, at no point did he feel like the bench was going to tip over or shift around. So from a stability standpoint, it definitely holds up. We also tried using it for preacher curves. It works, but I recommend doing one arm at a time. When you use both arms, your chest presses into the crossbar and it could get pretty uncomfortable. With that being said, you can definitely get creative with this bench. Things like split squats and other exercises are totally doable. So here are some of the pros and cons of the GOIMU back extension Nordic curl bench. Let's start with the pros first. It's cheap. It's pretty stable in use. It's very adjustable. The assembly, quick and easy. The cushion are pretty good. It's compact. Now here are some of the cons. There's no built-in progression angles for the Nordic curl. The back extension hip pad is not rounded out at the top. Not to say that it's uncomfortable, but it could be better. There's that slight wobble. Now the leg rollers, I can see it soaking up sweat. But for its price, I would recommend this if you're just looking for a Nordic curl or back extension bench and nothing more. Overall, it does the job well and it gives you solid value for the price. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is my first review, but I'm planning to do more to help you save money and still get swole. If you have any question about the bench, drop them in the comments and I'll try my best to help. And also let me know, would you pick this bench over the leading brand? Let's go.